what's happening, what's going down? Welcome to Bucky's View. This is going to be another preview for this Arsenal versus Sporting game, Europa League game we've got on Thursday. And how's everybody? Hope everybody's good. I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. I definitely did. I enjoyed the Sunday. Easy walk in the park. We didn't think it was going to be. We thought it was going to be an emotionally charged game and potentially late winners and all of these things. But it turned out to be a comfortable win, and it's a 3-0 win, and we move. It's a beautiful time to be alive. We focus on the Europa League again, ladies and gentlemen, and 2-2 on aggregate. Is it safe to say that it's gonna be pretty much just get the job done and lock it up, do what we need to do, and turn off the lights at the Emirates after a nice 1-0 to the Arsenal win? Do we go all out? Do we rotate heavily again? These are all questions that are interesting. We've obviously got, let's have a look. Yeah, so we've got Crystal Palace, Sunday the 19th of March. Obviously, again, these games are coming so quick and so fast. I think we are most likely going to see heavy rotation. It's a plus that we've, of course, got the team fully fit, barring, long-term injury to Elneny and effectively Nketiah with the ankle situation. We've got a fully fit squad. Beautiful to see Gabriel Jesus coming back again. And it's a rotation heavy looking situation, because we now have everyone adequate to cover for each starting 11 position. Even if you want to rest Partey, bam, throw in Jorginho. If you want to rest Zinchenko, throw in Tini. If you want to rest, it's only really the centre forward position at the moment that could potentially be, maybe should I even say that? I mean, Jesus is back. Trossard is firing on all cylinders, 3 assists. We thought we wasn't going to see him post the international break. This is what people were saying. But yeah, man, we've got a fully fit squad. Sporting, look, they most certainly needed the the push from the crowd at the Alvalade. I feel as though coming here, they previously when they came here, they didn't get nothing in the Emirates, and it's going to be more or less the same thing, under the lights, 8 o'clock kickoff. We're going to have the crowd pushing us on. I think it's going to be a packed stadium. We're on a definitely good moment at the moment. And I've seen all of the, I've seen the latest videos on YouTube, and, people are saying, in terms of the run-in and stuff like that, should we really take the Europa League serious, and should we kind of come out of that, and somehow just take the Premier League only? I think we can go for both. I think we got enough to go for both. Maybe not mentally because of the experience aspect of it. Not a lot of players have been through these uncharted deep waters. But physically, I think we got enough cover. As I said previously, I think we got enough depth. So, yeah, man, we should definitely go for both trophies. Mikel Arteta will rotate heavily, but I think he trusts in these players. We trust in these players. We trust the team at the bench. The team that's on the bench much more. With the individuals that you see, in the likes of Matt Turner, and I understand he never had the best of games in the first leg, but I think at home you'd be more comfortable. You have the support of the home crowd, and I think you'll find his feet much better. I rate Matt Turner. I think he's a good keeper. I think he's a good backup keeper. No one's really going to start in front of Ramsdale. Ramsdale is amazing, and he's just there. He looks like somebody who it's not that he doesn't want to start, but he's happy with the role he's playing, and he looks like he's kind of like a cheerleader kind of type of player from the bench, and he's there to support his teammates. He's happy, and he shows by his body language when we score and so forth. I really enjoyed seeing things like that. It really shows that this individual or this group of individuals are really in tune with what we are trying to achieve as a club. Forget the individual accolades, but it's looking at it from a team perspective, and that's how it should be for every single player in a squad. But yeah, man, Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu, we know that he's coming back into form. He just needs to have more games. We know what kind of, giant of a defender Tomiyasu can be, and I think we got enough to take it to Sporting at the Emirates. It should be a comfortable 2-0 win. I'm gonna predict. We can rest the likes of Saka. He probably won't, as I always say in my videos, because for some reason, even when it looks like we can potentially look at this game as maybe giving a player like Saka rest, but he still won't drop him. So yeah, I see those players coming into the fold, and I see us going for it. Mikel Arteta looks like, it doesn't even look like it's for sure that he's somebody who is going to play for everything that's in front of him, and all of the competitions that we are still in, they're major competitions. It will be a European trophy in decades. It will be a guaranteed entry into the Champions League. We can't underestimate that. It will be, it'll be prize wins. It will be. We need to go for the Europa League, and even for the agony that we've had in the last few years in regards to, losing in the final against Chelsea. But Sporting, I can't see anything other than a clean sheet. They showed elements of threat and where the threats will come from in their squad. The likes of Edwards. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with those players at the Emirates. I think we're gonna be able to nullify them quite well. The way we are developing as a team, we are now starting to look like. Sometimes it reminds me of Liverpool. When Liverpool used to really, gobble up the opposition in and kind of pin them down in their half. We're starting to really excel in that aspect and really develop in that aspect, and it comes down to the central defenders. I think we've got two of the best central defenders, if not the best central defenders in the Premier League at the moment. At the Emirates, we'll find our feet. It looks like we've got over the hurdle of kind of dropping points and looking dodgy at home, and it looks like from the last game, we've had a deep dive into what the hell's been going on with the defense lately, and we've put a stop to it, and it started from Fulham, and we should be able to carry it onto Sporting. So yeah, a 2-0 win, clean sheet. I think we should go all the way for the Europa League. I do believe that a club like Arsenal, with the class, with the history that we have, we can't just. I understand that this is a special moment, this is a special season, and the target is a special one, and it looks like all of the pieces of the puzzle are coming together for this Premier League, this Premier League trophy. But I just feel as we haven't won it until we've won it. That's number one, and you just never know, and everyone's playing a fair game. City's in the Champions League, they're in the FA Cup, they're still fighting on more. They're fighting on more fronts than we are. So why is it we got a younger squad? These guys are 22s, 24s, 23s. Like, we should have enough stamina. We should have enough. We're definitely seeing enough character. We're definitely seeing enough personality. We just need to see it when it really gets to those pressurizing moments and those pressurizing periods, semi-finals and quarterfinals and finals, and the last 7 games and the last 8 games, the pressure that comes with everything that they're seeing and reading in the media, this many games left and that much games left. Can they really do it? They are on the verge of doing it. If they slip up by 1 game or 2 games, these are the type of things that these young guys are going to start to, kind of go through. And I think it's important for Mikel Arteta to also, make them understand that, make them know that, and kind of prepare them for that. If we get over that aspect of things and we can remove a little bit more of the emotion from ourselves when we need to, in the right moments when we're playing these games, that are coming up, we should do it, man. We can do it. I don't see us really dropping points all the way to Liverpool, to Anfield. So once we get to Anfield, let's really, really get a tactical, strategic plan to see how we can get something at Anfield, whether it's a win, whether it's a draw. And then, yeah, man, continue the mental nourishment that You know, we're solely focusing on the football, and we're solely focusing on playing football and enjoying our football. The result will take care of itself if we stay focused, if we stay true to what we doing in terms of training and what the manager's telling us to do. And yeah, man, we go for it. But that's the quick preview, guys, for Arsenal versus Sporting. 2-0 win. I predict heavy rotation again. I think the one plus side is that we might see someone like Gabriel Jesus coming into this game. Maybe not starting again as well, but we might see him having more minutes. Bearing in mind, it's going to be what should be a more dominating display from Arsenal in terms of possession and all-round game. So he can probably use more minutes within this game to kind of, you know, continue to get him to a certain stage or to a certain fitness that he can have more of an impact, say, for the Palace game and the other games leading up to Liverpool. We want to get Gabriel Jesus, you know, scoring. You know, we want to get him. He doesn't start for me. He doesn't start any of these next 3 games coming up, but he should be coming on a little bit more earlier as a sub. Yeah, we want to get him into a stage where, you know, he nicks a goal here and there coming on as a sub, and then that kind of boosts his confidence, and you see his body language and everything else really coming to its own, you know, for those critical remaining games, 10 to 5 games of the Premier League. But yeah, guys, listen, please like the video, please subscribe. That was again, Arsenal versus Sporting preview. 2-0 to the Arsenal. Let's go, boys. Don't let us down. Let's get it.